world. 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Wandering Monks. And today from beautiful, huge lake, heavenly. I'm Deepak here, and my life is truly beautiful, and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Can't tell you how difficult it is for me today to even speak, to come out of the depth of the silence that we all are going through right now. It's just beautiful. How I wish to bring the entire world in the lap of the nature and make them go through the deepest divine moments for a lifetime. To see at the camera and not to see what is there behind me. Can't tell you because you are so important to me. I choose this 9 minutes for all of you. I know you must be eagerly waiting for this time every morning, even if whoever, how many of you are there, you mean a lot to me. Since I'm already in the state of deep silence, let me speak something from my silence. We're all practicing right now one of the most beautiful and the simplest spiritual practice, spiritual understanding that you can do it anywhere. The science is very simple. I have named it as O and A. O and A. Observe and absorb. So right now what we are doing here, which I think you should, whenever you get into nature, you should practice this. Five elements are always present in front of you. Fire, that is sun, water, Mother Earth, air, and space. So right now what they're doing is they're observing one of the element of the nature, whatever they choose to, whatever they can relate more with. So they'll keep observing, keep observing, keep observing, keep observing, keep observing. I am observing that element. A point will come with open eyes when you're observing that element. It can be mountains, it can be sunrise, it can be water, or just looking at the space. The observation, or you observe to that intensity at one point, either you'll forget what you're observing, or you'll forget you are observing that. When you sit down, it's you and that element. You, the subject, and the object that you're observing. So you keep observing. A time will come in the intensity of your observation. Either the object doesn't exist for you, or the subject called you has become one with the object. When the two, the subject and the object, become one, which means I keep observing with intensity. Either that has become into me, or I have gone into it. The two has become one. When the two becomes one, you start absorbing the energy of that, what you were observing, and you start receiving the energy of that. This simple science you can apply anywhere. That guru whom you relate with, connect with spiritually, he or she is in front of you. You are the subject, and that guru of yours is the object. Keep observing, keep observing, keep observing, keep observing with eyes open, all the five senses open. You breathe him or her, you smell him or her, you hear him or her. Keep looking at him or her. When you keep holding almost all possible senses of yours with that guru of yours, observe at one point of time. Either you will become one with him, or he or she will become one into you. When the two becomes one, you start absorbing the energy of that guru of yours. And that is very simple, very profound, and powerful spiritual practice which you can do anywhere. It sounds very simple, it's not easy to practice. That's why I bring everybody into nature, because nature doesn't distract you. People can distract you, places made by people can distract you. Here it's pure raw nature. In fact, it takes away all your distractions. All your negativity is absorbed by the nature. And what is left is thoughtlessness. When your mind is absolute thoughtless, you're empty. And when you become one, and you and that in that observation become one, that's where absorption starts happening. And then you absorb the energy of what you are observing. And that's what we're all right now doing it. We're all are observing, observing and absorbing. If you're able to relate with what I'm saying, then I have 2 more minutes with you in this 9 minutes motivation. If you relate with me, observe me and absorb through me what I'm able to absorb here, or observe the nature behind me, around me, connect with it and absorb. We have 2 minutes. Let's relate with it.
Namo Avitabhaya Udaya Gunaya Namo Avitabhaya Udaya Gunaya Namo Namo Avitabhaya Om Namo Om Namo Aditya Namo Aditya
They believe that tomorrow again, from beautiful and divine nature, I'll connect to all of you. Love you so much. Thank you so much.